Your little boy has a disease, and you're trying to raise money. Who stole your son's money?
They each have a reason why the money would have benefited them.
How would I be able to do this? What makes you think that I'm capable of taking money from him? I didn't have access to the money.
It could have been anybody that stole that money. Charlotte? It could have been anybody that stole that money.
My wife had nothing to do with this.
Who took my money, Robert? I need to know every single person who was involved in this.
I didn't take it, I knew. I never took any money.
I was at the hospital every single day with Avante. My sister said, I'm gonna start a fund for you. Because she knew how much I needed it.
I never got any donations, ever.
You're lying to me right now.
Yeah, I told you I got a donation. I never got a donation.
I love you, Auntie, but I do believe you did take the money.
If your nephew can face the prospect of beating cancer, I think you could face the prospect of telling the truth. Kimberly's 6-year-old son was born with a rare disease that has left him developmentally challenged and totally blind. And for the past 3 years, the child's father, Chris, Kimberly, and her sister, Charla, have worked hard raising donations to get her son medical treatment that could potentially return his sight. So far, they have raised $3,800. But just 2 days ago, Kimberly went to her safe and discovered the money was missing. Take a look.
My son's 6 years old. He is a happy kid. He's my little dude, is what I call him. He's got 2 caring parents who love him. He's got a rare condition that causes him to be blind and mentally disabled. His mother, Kimberly, and I, we were together for about 15 years. You know, we had our ups and downs, just like any relationships. You know, things kind of fell apart towards the end there, and, you know, we're doing our own thing, but we're taking care of our children first. Well, when my son was 6 months old is when we found out that is when the symptoms of his condition started to really surface. We did a lot of research going on the internet. I talked to one of the best eye doctors in the country. There was nothing that he could do to help my son, but he thought that maybe there was some procedures overseas that would help. We found a place overseas that would do it for around $10,000 to $15,000. To raise money for our son, we've held carnivals. We've had collection cans put up at local businesses. Of course, we've put in our own money. Kimberly and I have saved about $4,000. A little over a week ago, I saw the money. I saw it get put in a lockbox. I saw the lockbox get shut. The next morning, I went out of town. 6 days later, I get text messages asking me why I stole money out of that box. I received text messages from Kimberly accusing me of taking the money, asking me why I took so much of the money. Kimberly insists that I took it. After being repeatedly accused by Kimberly of taking my son's money, I did point out that there are 2 other people in her household, Charlotte and Robert, her sister and her sister's husband. You know, they have even more access to the house than I do. I think that both Charlotte and Robert are both capable of taking it. The show contacted Kimberly. In the process of you guys trying to get us out to come out and take lie detector tests, Robert confessed to taking part of the money. Over $3,000 was taken. Robert has confessed to stealing only $1,000 of those dollars. He's accusing me of somehow getting my hands on the money and taking it. The fact that anybody who knows me would even remotely think that I would steal money from my own son hurts my feelings more than anything. It's ludicrous. I would absolutely not take money from my son. Today I'm expecting Robert to stand up and take responsibility. I expect Robert to apologize for throwing me under the bus, for calling me a thief, which I have never been in my entire life, and that he hopefully at least tries to pay some of that money back.
I want answers. I want to know who all had a part in my disabled son's money. Like, who took it? I want to know who all took it. I know that Robert took part of it. He admitted that. 3 days later, 3 days after he heard me crying on the floor, sobbing because I worked so hard to save this money, like he knows. And he wants to claim that he only took $1,000. Well, this last Christmas, Chris and I were planning a wedding, and Chris took that money and he drank it. And now Robert's telling me that he took this money and he gambled it.
You were going to get married to Chris a year ago,
Yes, this last March.
and he took what money and drank it?
We had savings for our wedding.
Oh, and he
and
took
he took
that money.
and took it and,
Okay,
and
this
drank it.
wasn't the money for
No,
your
but
son's
because
disease.
of that, I can't trust that he didn't have a part in it.
Right, okay. And now you're not getting married.
Oh no, we're done.
Okay.
We split
First
up.
of all, I want to say I feel terrible for your son, this disease that he has. That's got to be.
It's hard. It's hard. He cognitively is a 1-year-old, and he doesn't talk.
And how old is he now?
He will be 6 Christmas Eve.
Okay. How did Robert end up getting even? First of all, he only admits to taking money when he knows he's coming on the show, right?
Right.
Okay. So then he admits, but he says, "I only took 1,000 of it." Where was the money where he was even able to get his hands on it?
So in October of this year, my sister and her husband fell on hard times, and I said to them, "Come and live with me. I have an extra bedroom. I had been taking care of Chris's mom for months, and she decided she was going to go live with one of her other sons, so I had an extra bedroom, so I was like, come and stay with me. I had just had surgery. I need help. You need help. Let's work this out together." My sister is now working where I'm working, and Robert decided that he wanted to be a stay-at-home dad, and he wanted to take care of all of the kids in the house. We were fine with that. If her and I are working, we're taking care of everything, it's fine.
Sure.
So he's there all day long, and he knows about the lockbox that I keep underneath my bed.
All right. You had a lockbox, and that's where you kept it.
Yeah.
And Chris lives with you too, or?
No.
Oh, but Robert claims that Chris took some of the money too.
Chris comes around to see the kids on the weekends. So the last time I was in the box was Saturday.
And you need a key
week
to
and
get in this
You need a
box, or?
key to get in the box, yeah.
And-
But
well-
it does have a little button that if you access the button, it'll unlock it.
Oh.
So I have the keys on me, and come to find out, Robert states that he has been accessing the money in the lockbox for 3 weeks by picking the lock.
Robert.
Robert.
And what does he do with the money?
He gambled it on online gambling. He's never gambled in his whole life, and all of a sudden, he needs to be a gambler.
And he knows this is for
Yes.
his nephew's
Who
operation.
adores him.
Did he show any remorse, or?
I'm stupid. I'm sick. I have a disease. You're a loser and a thief.
So, you decide to call the show. You want people to come on and take lie detector tests. Did you have a feeling it was Robert?
I was looking at all of them equally.
Everybody.
They each have a reason why the money would have benefited them. Now, my sister, I don't feel like she would have taken the money, but I don't feel like she would have not known about it being
You
taken.
think that you knew that Robert took
Yes,
some of the money?
I do.
Do you think that Robert took all their money? Do you think Chris is dipping in there too?
So
I mean,
Rob-
there's nothing left in the box, right?
No, there is.
Oh,
so
there
I
is.
had $5,500
You had
in the box.
$5,500
They
total.
took $3,800.
Okay.
Okay, so there's 3 envelopes in my box. There's an envelope for my bills. There's an envelope that was my money, and there was an envelope that was Jaden's money. I've been saving money now for 6 months because my kids' birthdays are December and January, and then Christmas. And so there's the $3,800 in Jaden's money, and then the $2,000 in mine. And so he claims that he was only going in my envelope taking money, and then Chris must have taken the money out of Jaden's money.
Because he's an honorable thief.
Correct.
How would I be able to do this? What makes you think that I'm capable of taking money from him? I didn't have access to the money.
My wife had nothing to do with this.
Who took my money, Robert? I need to know every single person.
How would I be able to do this? What makes you think that I'm capable of taking money from him? I didn't have access to the money.
Let's meet. You were going to get married. Didn't work out, but he says he didn't take the money. But let's meet him. This is your ex, Chris.
Just tell me. Just tell me.
How would I be able to do this? What makes you think that I'm capable of taking money from him?
There was more than one envelope in there. There's more than one envelope.
I didn't
How
have-
do I know that you didn't take my money that I was going to put into his money after everything was taken care of?
I didn't have access to the money.
Did
There's
you take
always
any money?
access.
No, I didn't take the money. I went out of town when this money was coming up missing.
I didn't get into the box after you left. I have no idea when the money was taken exactly.
I left the next day.
Okay, but you were still there that first date. There was
With
still the first
with
date.
Robert, who
You're
was left
right,
alone
with
after I
Robert,
left.
Who also goes across the street to the drug dealer's house every single time that he gets the opportunity.
That's probably where the money went.
It could very well be. But I don't know that. I need all the answers. I need to know every single person who was involved in this.
That's why we're here.
She says one of the reasons why she doesn't, maybe that you might have took it or she doesn't trust you is because you were going to get married, you were saving up for the wedding, and you took the money and you drank it.
I did.
Why'd you do that?
Bad decision.
I know, you got a beautiful woman here, she's going to marry you, and you chose booze over her?
I wouldn't say that, but
I would
that's
say
the way
that.
it worked out.
So you're here today, why?
Prove my innocence.
Because you are somewhat under suspicion.
I am. The whole household is blaming
If
me
he
for the
took
rest
any
of that
part
money.
of this money,
He's done.
he's done.
Yeah. And that would be really horrible. First, if you're stealing from her, because she's the mother of your child, right? Second, if you're stealing from your son's operation money, that would be like, I mean, just of all the things you hear on the show, that would rank up there with really one of the worst stuff
One
we
of the
hear.
lowest things you can do, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. So you didn't do that?
No.
I hope not, man. Because, you know, if you fail, I'm going to have to scream at you all the way down the street. And I don't want to do that. How do you feel about Robert? Spit it out.
I hope Carmen comes back and bites him, to be honest.
How do you feel about
I
Robert?
hate him.
You
I
hate
hate him. I don't want him around me. I don't want him around my children. I don't want him in my sister's life. I don't want him around at all. He can die and I'd be okay.
Oh, jeez.
I know it's intense,
Yeah,
but it's
that's-
like he waited till I called the cops. I was waiting for the cops to come out and fingerprint the money because I had it stapled together. I call your Stowe, and then finally the little freaking wants to admit to what he does. I'm like, I don't know why I had to. Why can you not be an adult? Just be an adult. Admit to what you
What
did.
did your sister say when he took the money? When he admitted to taking the money?
That I, first of all, shouldn't have pressed the issue because do I really want to ruin my relationship with my family? Yes, I absolutely do. I absolutely do.
Wow. Okay, Robert's backstage. I'm going to go talk to him backstage. And then bring him out. By force or by... So Robert, you have, well, first of all, you shouldn't be sitting in my chair. Stand up. You obviously know about your nephew, right?
Yes, I do.
He's got this rare disease, and he's blind, and he can't talk and everything else. And you're taking the money out of the lockbox. Why'd you do that?
I had no excuse.
Yeah, I mean, there wouldn't be no
I
excuse.
really didn't mean to hurt any of my family. Like, I went 10 years without doing nothing stupid. I met my wife. I met my kids. I took them in my life. My wife had nothing to do with this. I'm telling y'all right now. And I told my wife right before I told my sister Kim, my wife had nothing to do with this, so she needs to be clean. So this is all me.
Well, she took a lie detector test too, right?
Right.
Okay. And you
And
took
the only
one?
thing she knew is what I told her.
But you
to
said
do.
you only took $1,000.
I never said that. I never
you-
counted how much money I absolutely took. But yes, I'm not going to say I didn't take the money, but I never counted. I don't know.
So you might have took all of it.
I could have, yes.
No.
But there was multiple times that I did do it.
And for somehow, you said Chris might be involved, right?
He was there. I never said he was. Never said he did it.
So now the truth comes out. It's just all you.
I never said anything like that.
What'd you spend the money on?
Gambling, scratch tickets, computer games, you name it.
Any drugs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pot,
So drugs and gambling
pretty much.
to deny a little boy maybe the chance at seeing, maybe the chance at being a childhood that most kids get, right? You took that for yourself.
To put myself in my place, I'm going to do whatever it takes to win
What
this.
can you do?
Pay back what I've
But
done.
how are you gonna do that?
You know what?
You
more,
don't work.
more. That's not a problem for me. I've worked all my life. That's not a problem for
But
me.
you don't work now.
Now, yes, because of the situation
So
that
how
we're
are you
in.
going to pay back money when you don't work?
It's called look for a job. You got to start from one place to another. You can't.
So all you're doing is, listen, I'm not going to let you
Like,
off the
I
hook.
didn't want to come here today. I
Well,
wanted
of
to
course
stay
you
there
didn't. Of
and
course
look
you-
for
yeah.
a job.
Of course you
I
didn't wanna
wanted
come
to go
here
look
today.
for a job instead
Okay.
of being here.
Bring your ass out on stage.
Do you see my face? He can't. Can you talk to me right now?
Yeah.
He can't.
Do good men steal from children?
No.
Steal from children that need operations?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Do good men steal from children?
No.
Steal from children that need operations?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Do you see my face?
Yeah.
He can't. Can you talk to me right now?
Yeah.
He can't. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
No, that's not an answer. That doesn't work for the kids. It's not working for you. I want an answer. I want to know why. I want to know why you felt it was okay for you to go into my bedroom after I gave you one.
I don't know.
No, that's
I
not
have no reason.
You're right. You don't, and yet you still did it.
I want to try and do what I can to make this right. There ain't nothing what I'm saying or doing right now is helping
the
at
last
all.
thing you do, don't run off the stage. You did bad, you stay here.
That's talking about me. But there ain't nothing that I say or do right now is going to help. No situation. I'm just going to have to prove it.
I want to know
He stays on the
why,
stage.
Robert. Why? Who took my money, Robert?
I did.
I didn't take it, Kimberly.
Okay.
I swear to you, with
Okay,
everything inside
so
of
you
me,
know
Kimberly,
what,
I didn't
Kimberly?
take it.
So you know what? Here's where the story takes a turn. You didn't do it. I don't. You know, we gave you a lie detector test.
You did.
But I think you probably didn't take the money, because you're only robbing your own son, which nobody. I can't believe anybody would do that. We know you didn't do it because you can't steal from yourself.
I put everything I have into it. Like,
We know he did it because he says he did it. He says he don't know how much he took, so I'm guessing he took whatever's missing. That's what he took. The only thing what comes down to now is that statement your sister said, why did you push this? Why did you push this? Well, maybe because my son is blind, and maybe my son, we want him to be able to have a normal childhood. That's why you're pushing it. But I wonder if she knew about this.
I want to know what I'm supposed to tell people. The people who have donated all of that money. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I get you to donate more money, please? That money came up gone.
You know, he
Please
said,
trust me
he said
again.
he's going to go out and get it all back.
Yeah, right.
Why?
Let's meet your sister and your wife, Charla.
I honestly want to assure you that I have nothing to do with that. How many? Whose name does he say every day, Kimberly? Does he say Mom? Does he say your name? No, he doesn't give.
Do you not know
He doesn't.
why that
he
would
says,
be
Aunt
completely
Charlotte, Aunt Charlotte,
heartbreaking for me?
please, Aunt Charlotte, please. Do you think that I would? I was the first one to hold that boy.
Do I think
I
that
held
you
you
took-
down while they had him out of your stomach.
I'm aware
And
of
do you
that.
honestly feel that afterwards, after I held that boy in my arms, after that, after all of that, I had nightmares for months? And you honestly think that I took the money?
No,
And what?
I don't think that you took the money. I think that you knew about him taking
Okay.
the money.
So I'm going to know that he took $3,800 and I'm gambling away instead of saying,
no,
Robert,
no,
how
I
do
don't think that
take
you
that
knew
money
about
and
it
go get
afterwards. I don't think that precisely.
And what did I tell you?
Hold on a second. My only question to you is, how come you're not running on the stage, jumping on his ass?
He's had plenty of jumping on. He's had plenty of jumping on. I'm not jumping on him. Lisa, I've literally jumped on him the last 2 days.
He's had plenty of jumping on. He had 3 weeks of stealing. That's 3 weeks of jumping on.
I'm not excusing him. What I'm saying is I don't see how you, being my sister, would think that I would take that money.
I just said to you, I didn't think that you took the money.
Well, I had any part in it. Why would I
That
have any
doesn't
part
mean
in
that.
it?
I found out Saturday. Sunday, what did you say to me?
Kimberly, can we not wait till after Christmas? My kids are coming down for
Absolutely
Christmas.
not.
I did too. I clearly
No,
said,
I mean,
Kimberly,
absolutely not. We're not waiting.
I was talking about Chris. and
I'd
I
wait
asked
till
you-
after Christmas.
I
Why
asked you,
wait
do
till
you
after
really
Christmas?
want to figure out that your son
Does your son
dad-
still need a shot on Christmas?
Every
Does he
day.
need a shot
I give it
before
to him, yes.
Christmas?
On his birthday, on Christmas Eve, he still needs
Every
it.
day from now until Christmas, he needs a shot, right?
Yes.
And I said, Kimberly, do you really want to find out that Chris stole that money?
Yes.
Let me
Do you
tell
really want to find out that your children's father did that?
How about tell me about your husband? Tell me the good qualities about him.
He's a funny man.
He's a what?
He's a funny man. He's a good
funny
man.
man. He's a good man.
He's a good man.
He's a good man.
I'm not going to say that every man doesn't mess up.
Do good men steal?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Do good men steal from children?
No.
Steal from children that need operations?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. That's what you're married to.
I know that. I know as of right
And
now,
he
that's
didn't
what
even
he
take the
wants.
money and spend it on his own children or you or any. He spent it on himself.
I'm completely here to tell you what he did was completely unforgivable and not okay.
So what are you going to do to him?
What am I going to do?
I'm
I
asking
have
you.
to pay it back, right? I have to
I
give
know,
I
but
have
I
to
mean,
give
what
it paid back.
consequences does he get from you?
He's not getting any of that money from me. It's going
No,
to
he's
Kim.
the
I'm not asking you
consequences.
that.
Like, what
I'm
happens
saying-
to him now? He just gets off scot-free? Nothing happens? Oh, I stole the money. I spent it, but my
Have
wife
you
can
got
pay
off
it back.
scot-free, Robert? Have you felt like you've got off scot-free the last 2 days?
Oh, because
I'm
you've
still
been
dealing
yelled
with it.
at? Oh, you've been
because
yelled at?
No. Well, I mean, what do you expect to happen, Kimberly?
I don't know. Jail?
Really? So is it jail when other people stole money from you? Was that your option?
No one else has stolen money from my son. Not a single person has
So
stolen
you
money from my
say-
son.
so you
Not a
say-
single
so
person
you
has
say-
stolen money from the opportunity for him to
That's not
see
what you
my
told me.
face,
That's
to
not what you
see
told
his
me.
sister.
That's not what you told me.
I never once told you that.
Should he not go to jail?
Honestly, I figure he needs help more than jail. I don't think jail's going to help him.
I agree he needs help. I agree that he's a
I
in my
locked
house
up a lot
and
of
so he needs
guys
help.
that stole money, and they said they had problems with drinking or drugs. I still locked them up though.
I'm not saying
And when
it.
they're in jail, they get help.
They don't get help.
Yeah, they do. If
have
you go to
counselors.
jail, they have programs in there
I'm
for
not
you.
saying you don't get programs, but 9 times out of 10, the same people that are
You
going
don't
in there,
want him to
they
go
come
to
back
jail.
out and
You
they
don't.
do the same
You don't
things.
want him to go to jail.
I don't want him to go to jail.
No, of course
I
not.
don't want him. I want him to go get help,
Because
but I don't think
Christmas
jail is
would
being
be
helpful.
ruined.
I want him to go get help. I want him to go see a psychologist and figure out the bottom of it. I don't figure
I
jail.
agree, because
A
he's angry all the
psychologist.
time.
A psychologist, yeah. You don't want him to go to jail. You want to see a psychologist.
I do. I figure there's obviously something wrong.
Yeah, because psychologists probably got a nice, comfortable couch in there, right? You sit down on it.
Sometimes.
Right.
I don't know.
Or
You really
they
have
go to
free
jail.
games.
Psychologist.
You
And
may
then
have free games that you can
As a
play.
psychologist, the door doesn't lock. You could walk out and go to Burger King if you wanted to.
I know that.
And
If you
jail,
steal somebody's
can't.
money.
Jail, you just sit behind the
And
bars.
I think that's why it helps, is because you have to be there of your own free will and not being made to be there. I think that's why it's more helpful if he was to get help and go to jail.
Man, I'll tell you, I'm so glad you're not a judge.
Here's what I don't understand. You say to me, I'm sick. I have a sickness. I'm sick because now I'm a gambler. I need help for my gambling. But here's the thing. Last Christmas, when he became an alcoholic, so did you. You stopped yourself. You stopped. So really? But you can't stop yourself from breaking into my son's money? You can't stop yourself from going in there repeatedly? From taking $2,400 from him? From taking money from me? You can't stop yourself from doing that? Doesn't make any sense to me.
It wasn't the thought of taking from him.
Oh,
I
because
didn't
his
pick
name
up.
wasn't
I didn't
clearly
pick
on
up
the envelope.
envelopes. I didn't pick up
So
envelopes.
what, dude? He knew
I
his money
didn't-
was in there. So
okay?
what?
I didn't know that there was names on the
You're a
envelope.
liar.
No,
you
I'm not.
absolutely knew.
I didn't pick up no envelope.
So what?
You left the
knew-
envelopes open.
So they're in my safe. Are you kidding me?
They're in a lockbox. She
Okay,
should
Right.
expect
first,
them
why
to
would
say,
you get that safe knowing he could pick it?
Oh, that's her. It's your fault.
It's not your fault.
It's your
It's
fault.
not your fault. What I said was you knew he picked it. He picked it for you.
Is he my family?
Absolutely.
Is he my brother?
Absolutely,
So should I
Kimberly.
believe for 1 second that he's gonna rob me?
People say these type of shows serve no purpose. And I say my show serves a purpose. And we found out because of this show, this guy pled. He admitted that he stole the money.
I
So
wouldn't
this
have
show
known
serves
if
a
not for your
purpose.
show.
Thank you. Thank you.
I never took any money.
I was at the hospital every single day with Avante. My sister said, I'm gonna start a fund for you. Because she knew how much I needed it.
I never got any donations ever.
Didn't you not tell me that they were homeless?
Yes.
And that you brought them in so they
Yes.
could live with you?
Yep.
And now she's to blame because she bought
we
a
were not homeless,
lockbox
Kimberly.
that he could
we
pick.
were going to Missouri to stay with Mom.
No, it's
what I'm saying
crazy.
is you're making it seem like we didn't have somewhere to go. Like you took us in and at the bottom of your heart, you
You're
asked
right.
me to stay with you.
Somebody else. You're right. I
You
did, 'cause
fucking
I
asked
just
me to
had
stay with
surgery
you.
and I needed help too.
You're not gonna sit there and make it seem like I begged you to stay there.
I didn't make it sound like I didn't say that you got to say, please help me.
Okay. Hold on.
It could have been anybody that stole that money.
Charlotte?
It could have been anybody that stole that money. What I'm saying is you
Except for
knew-
the person who admitted it.
Kimberly, please wait for me to finish. Thank you. What I'm saying is.
You
Kimberly,
shut up!
what I'm saying is we knew that the safe was able to be picked. Anybody could have picked
I'm
it.
tired
So
of
why was
listening
it
to
safe?
whiny
Why
ass
didn't I
voice.
get a better safe?
If
Chris
I knew.
came here to take a lie detector test.
That's all I know, Kimberly.
You are a miserable bitch.
I am a miserable. Kimberly, I'm not talking. I'm talking about the way
Chris
that you're
came
making
here-
it seem right now. I don't
Chris
care.
came here to take a lie detector test, and we asked him,
Like you're lying
did
to your
you
ass right
take
now.
any of that missing
Don't
money
talk to me.
that Kimberly had in her lockbox? He said no. And results for Chris's lie detector test is that he told the truth.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, God. Charla, you came here and you took a lie detector test. And we asked you, did you take any of that missing money from the lockbox? You said no. Since moving in with Kimberly, have you taken any money besides change without her knowledge or permission? You said no. Did you know that Robert was taking money from the lockbox? That's the big one. Did you know that Robert was taking money from the lockbox? Your sister said no to all those questions, and it came back that your sister told the truth.
Thank you. Thank you. You made me sit here and be humiliated and for somebody to call me a bitch because I don't feel that what you were doing was okay.
He didn't call you a
He
bitch
just
because of the money.
He
He
just
called
did.
you a bitch because of how you're talking to me and not him.
Kimberly, I'm not talking. Kimberly, I'm talking to you about the lies that you were making up right now.
How many lies?
You were making so many lies right now. It's
Okay.
unbelievable.
What lie?
So as a result of the lie detector results, we know who took all the money.
Yeah, we sure do.
You took all of it.
$3,800.
This is, come here. This is your nephew over here. I want you, come take a look with me. Tell me, what's his name again?
Jaden,
And do you ever play with him?
all the time.
All the time? Does he like you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He watches him when
And
we
so
work.
you know,
He likes them way more than that's for sure.
will you please be quiet?
Excuse me?
So when you're, all right. When you play with him, you know he has disadvantages in life, right? Because he's got this disease, right? And the only chance that he has is the money that you stole, right?
Yeah.
Look at that little boy, cute, right? Can you imagine if you had that disease and somebody was out there beating the bushes trying to raise money for you?
I don't know how it feels, but yeah, not.
You feel bad, right?
Yeah,
Well,
very
you should
much.
feel bad. So you, why don't you take your wife over there, both of you, who I cannot stand, and get the hell off my stage. You want to share it, Dawn? Here we go. How is it possible that I hate the sister more than him? Okay, so you've had a financial setback with this whole stealing, your brother-in-law, whatever the hell you want to call him, rat bastard. So we're gonna help you make sure that your kids have a nice Christmas.
Thank you.
And we are going to make a contribution to your son's fund so we can get that ball rolling again.
Thank
so
you
can
so much.
help get some of that money back. And I have to say this because people say these type of shows serve no purpose. And I say my show serves a purpose because your little boy has a disease and you're trying to raise money, and we found out because of this show, this guy pled. He admitted that he stole the money.
Yeah.
So now we found out who stole your son's money.
I
So
wouldn't
this
have
show
known
serves
if
a
not for your
purpose.
show.
Thank you. Thank you. Listen, your boy will be in my prayers and wishes, all right? He will. I hope, like I said, we're going to make sure your kids have a nice Christmas. We're going to make a contribution, get that fund going. I want you to keep us updated. We want to know that your little boy gets done what he needs done. And, you know, I'm telling you, family's family, but when they pick outside the family, especially when somebody does that, sometimes you got to do this. And I know that's hard, and all I got to say is think about your little boy, worry about him, get rid of them, have a nice Christmas, and, you know, start raising some money again for your boy. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Steve.
Good luck to you.
I never took any money.
I was at the hospital every single day with Avante. My sister said, I'm gonna start a fund for you. Because she knew how much I needed it.
I never got any donations ever.
Two years ago, Avante was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer that put him in the hospital for almost a year. During that time, his aunt, Tessera, started a fundraiser for his cause. But Avante and his mother, Tasha, never saw a dime. And they brought Tessera here to get some answers because they believe she took the money and ran. Tasha, you believe that your sister stole money from your son, right?
Yes, I do.
Tell me what happened.
2 years ago, my son was diagnosed with a very rare bone cancer, Ewing sarcoma. He had a massive watermelon-sized tumor in his chest. And so I'm also a mother of 5 other children. So when this happened, I had to quit my job. We lived about an hour away from the hospital, so I had to commute back and forth with my son. It was financially very difficult. $600 a month in gas. Once he started treatment, chemotherapy, it was an intensive chemotherapy and radiation combined, which they normally don't do, but because of this particular type of cancer, they had to attack it aggressively. And so I was at the hospital every single day with Avante and balancing back and forth. So financially, strapped. My car needed tires, my car needed brakes, all the commuting and everything. A family member said, I'm gonna give your sister this money and I'm going to start a fund. My sister said, I'm gonna start a fund for you. The next couple days later, me and my mom were at the hospital. She came in, she said, somebody at my job donated another $75. So what I'm gonna do is take this money and go buy actual donation boxes and put them up so we can collect a lot of money. And
to help you so you can take care of your
so
family.
we can do the financial aspects of it. My mom was there when she came and told us both at the same time that she had collected the money. She was going to buy the boxes. We asked her several times. She said, I'm going to bring the boxes. I'm going to bring the boxes. We never got the boxes.
Did she ever say what she did with the money?
She did bring a sandwich, a Subway sandwich one time. Or, that was it.
Let's bring her out to Sarah.
Tasha, how dare you? I was there for you. I was there for you.
To
You
Sarah.
chose Mom. Tasha, I was
To
there
Sarah.
for
To Sarah.
you. I came to Avante when you needed it.
Who gave you
I
that?
have
Somebody
been
called
all-
me, and
Nobody
we both
ever
know-
gave me anything.
But you came to the hospital.
I got one, and that was the whole starter thing,
But
and that was
you
it.
came to the hospital and said somebody from your job donated more.
No,
So you never said
no,
you
I
bought
never
the boxes?
got any donations,
You never said
any
you bought
boxes.
the
Yeah, I said I had the boxes. I didn't get the.
Have you even said you did? Who's
no,
watching the kids?
no.
Who
Okay,
said
did
you
somebody
did?
at your work give you some money?
No, never.
So
I
she
never.
made this up?
No, I never got any donations ever. Never, ever, ever.
From the relative, you never got anything?
One, and that was the whole starter thing.
And
to, like,
what did you do with
do
that money?
whatever. I bought him sandwiches or food, whatever he wants.
She said you bought him one sandwich.
No, I asked. I would
did
bring
she
him
buy you
food.
more than
He
one
would call
sandwich?
me and say, "Hey, I want this
To Sarah,
or I
do you
want
remember
that."
when I asked you to
and
bring him the
actually,
food
what
from
she's
your house?
talking about is my mom was there when I said, "Okay, so you have $5 left, Avante," and that's when this all started.
Okay. Did you pocket any money
Never.
that was
Never.
supposed to go
no,
to her son?
Never.
Did you take any money for yourself that you raised for Avante? And you said no. Mom, sir, let's bring her out. How you doing, Mom?
I'm okay.
Really, the good thing about this story, the worst part of it's over. Your grandson had cancer. Hey, it's a miracle he beat it. He's healthy now.
Yes,
I mean,
he
he's
is.
in remission for 9 months now, which is a great thing. What would you like to add, Mom?
I'm here supposedly because I started the rumor that she took the money, and I did not do that. We were all in the room when she said she got $75, I believe.
Yeah,
And she was going to go buy more boxes.
I didn't ever get $75,
I hope they asked you that
guys.
question
If
if she
there's
came
some-
in and
They
said that.
did. They asked me.
Is there some reason you're mad at your mom?
My mom has never liked me. Me and my mom have never been close. My mom has never liked. I I know you laugh, and
just because
we've
you're
never
like
been
turning
close.
into the biggest victim on my stage.
I'm not
and I
a
don't
victim.
get it.
I'm not. That's the reason I called, though.
I know, but
that's the
Sarah,
reason I
like,
called because we've never been
you
close,
think
and I
Mom
feel
was
like she
behind
just
it.
made
Mom
it
wasn't
up.
behind it. It got started because the person who gave you the money called me and said I gave her the money. You should get it.
Gave her $20.
Well, they
to
said it was
start
a
the
different
whole
amount. He said it
process.
was a different
Yeah,
amount.
well, I took a test.
And then you came into the hospital
you
and said,
test?
people at my job.
I did.
So why didn't you help me at all?
I was, Tasha.
No, I mean,
you
why
had
didn't you
mom
have the-
there?
but
You had
Mom-
mom
okay.
there after you did that.
I
Mom
needed
said she
everybody.
never
I
wanted
needed
to be
10 people
around me
there.
again.
I needed more
Your
than mom to be
son,
around.
the cancer survivor, is here. Let's bring him on.
I watch your show all the time.
First of all, anything you want to shed on about your aunt?
I love you, Auntie. You know, I know you might not, but I do believe you did take the money, you know. I'm not targeting you. I'm not, picking on you. But I kind of want you to take responsibility, you know. I believe that's what's right and that's what should have been done. If you did take the money, the lie detector has been taken.
Well, you know what? Why don't we clear it up right now? Terry, you came here and we asked you, did you make up a story about your daughter, Tessera, pocketing Avante's fundraiser money? You said no, you told the truth.
Nothing to do with it.
Did your daughter, Tessera, tell you that she had collected $75? You said yes, you told the truth.
You told us that. You told us that. You don't remember.
Tasha, I never did.
You did, to
I
Sarah.
never did.
This is going to show. You did.
That's all three.
Tessera, you called the show. You wanted to come here and prove to them that you're innocent of all this that you've been accused of. We asked you, besides the $20 that your father gave, did you collect any other money for Avanti? You said no. Did you ever put out any boxes to collect money for Avanti? And you said no. Did you take any money for yourself that you raised for Avanti? And you said no. And the results came back all the same, and they came back that you did not tell the truth.
Tessera.
Just take
I
responsibility.
never
Auntie.
took any money, Tasha.
Okay, you
now
did.
I know that it is not right,
You
Tasha.
did.
I never took any
Sarah.
money. I swear to God, that's
Take
guys.
responsibility.
That's why I
Everyone
came
does
and
it.
took
Auntie.
Avante. All it was the $20 from Grant.
But the lie detector test
Where?
just said that.
No, I did not.
Auntie,
I didn't.
take responsibility. You just want to apologize.
Please.
Sarah.
That's so wrong. I didn't take any
No,
money.
don't run.
I didn't take any
Your
money.
your nephew
I
came
didn't,
here
Tasha.
and he
I
beat
did not
cancer,
steal
and you're
any
really
money, Tasha.
you're gonna run away from your
I wouldn't have
nephew.
called, Tasha, if I knew I was not gonna pass here on everything, Tasha. I didn't take any money. I told you, Tasha.
But you're not being honest,
I
Sarah. You
told
did came in and say, I got
Okay, if
75
I
more
did,
dollars.
I never got any money besides the 20, Tasha, that originally
You know, the only
started
thing
the
I'm
whole
going to say
thing.
is your sister really should hang around your son some more because I think she
I've
could
been around
learn.
him for
I
16
think you can
years.
learn a lot from him.
Tasha, if I did, I would tell you. I wouldn't have even called this show. I'm not stupid.
And you know what? If we're done with Auntie, because I'm
She
done
can get
with
off
Auntie,
the stage.
you can stay if you want. I'm not going to throw you off. But that's up to you if you want to run from your nephew. But that's up to you. Again, like I said, I'm so happy for you and your family that your son was able to beat this. I'm so glad that he's in remission.
Me too.
And like I said,
You came here for
like
the
I
truth, and that's
said,
what you got.
you are doing a wonderful job as a mother raising this young man.
Thank you.
Because you have had some financial hardship and some people have not come through for you, we are going to come through for you. And the Steve Wilkos Show is going to make a donation in care of you to help you guys through this time. Hopefully that helps out because as other people have failed you, we want to step in and help you. And wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you for doing this for me. I
Oh,
appreciate
of course. I'm happy we can do it for you. And young man, I'm so proud of you. And if there's anything that you need, forget about all this. But if you need anything at all, if I can help you in any way, give me a call. I'd love to help you. Good luck to you.
Thank you.